So y'all not called out here to be no damn hustler, no social media personality, influencer. Y'all called to be leaders. Okay? Or when you read the scripture, or when you read about Jeremiah, Ezekiel, all those are leaders. Leaders! So what's your nationality according to the Bible? What we just taught you, brother. There you go. Bruh, come on, wake up, man. You see what I'm saying? There you go. You are the people that descend from this Bible. You are the Israelites. You are not African American. You are not that. No. Okay? Even the people in Africa don't call themselves African. You talk to them, they say, no, I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from Kenya, Congo. They tell you straight up. African is a what? White man. What's the proper name? Africanus, Leo Africanus. Leo Scipio Africanus. All right, that's his name. That's a white man. America Vespucci is another white man who found America. They named the places that they conquered after their names. Okay, give me that. Read what you got first and give me that in Psalms.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Read.
And ye shall know the truth.
Today you're going to learn the truth. What is the truth? You are the Israelites. The only way you please your God is by keeping the laws, which is truth. Right? Read on.
And the truth shall make you free.
The understanding that we read will set you free. Why? Most of our brothers still walking up, they affiliated the gangs. Right? They blowing backs out left and right, not respecting marriages. Most of the household is being raised by single mothers that next thing you know, the brothers, those same children turn out to be robbers, or they laying around and they feminine as hell. We just drove up and we saw brothers walking around with girl purses, right? What they call them today? What's the terminology for them dudes walking around? Huh? Oh, what? Punks, right? But what is it it's called? It's still a purse, a fanny pack, whatever. That's a women apparel, bro. Now they got brothers painting their nails like girls. But that's fashion today. And guess what? As soon as we saw brothers walking around with their purse, guess who walked right by them? A girl walking around with the same thing. That's why we trying to show y'all brothers, it's time for us, the rightful men, to stand up. We need, our nation is begging for the men of Israel to stand up and lead. Read what you got.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 11.
Read.
Their inward thoughts is that their houses
Listen up.
shall continue forever.
So the thoughts of the white man is that their power is going to continue forever. Read on.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
Read.
They call their lands.
They call the lands, listen up,
after their own name.
You see that? Africa was named after a white man. America is named after them. Europe, that's all them. They named it after them. But where's your land at? You don't know your land. You see that? Your land is Israel. All we have a land. It's called Israel. We fighting to get our land back. Right now, those people that's in Israel today, who do you think they are? You think they're God's chosen people? No. They stole that land. I'm going to prove it to you. Get that for me. Give me Luke 21. Yeah, here you go. Who was in that land? Who was in our land? Because what happened to us? We broke God's commandments. He sucked us into slavery, scattered us through the four corners of the earth, and a worse nation came and stole our land. Read what you got.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 21.
Come on.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Christ is telling you, hey, listen, I need to hurry up and leave. Because what's going to happen is the Roman army is coming to enslave everybody in Jerusalem. Read what you got.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out.
So he said, all of y'all that's chilling in Jerusalem, y'all need to leave. Y'all got to go to Africa, deeper into Africa. Read.
And let not them that are in the countries enter therein.
Come on.
For these be the days of vengeance.
Come on.
That all things which are written may be fulfilled.
Uh-huh.
But woe to them that are with child,
Come on.
and to them that give suck in those days.
Uh-huh.
But there should be great distress in the land.
He even tried it. That's the one I want. Tried it down the land. Was it 24?
24.
Come on.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
We're going to die by the edge of the sword, which by the Roman army. Read.
They shall be led away captives into all nations.
We shall be led what?
Away captives into all nations.
See, I want you to look at this. So Israel is in northeast Africa. Christ told us to flee deeper into Africa. So we went all over, right? So now we started fleeing and hiding amongst the real Africans, right? The Zimbabweans. But it was really us. Then we came closer and closer to the west coast. But then what did Christ say? Who's going to live in our land? Read.
And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles.
Of the who?
The Gentiles.
So who stays in our land is Gentiles. Those are not God's people. God gave them a name though.
That's right.
Those same people with the black hats, walking around with all, listen to what God called them. Revelations 2 and 9. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9.
Read.
I know thy work.
This is Christ now.
In tribulation.
Read.
And poverty. But thou art rich.
Christ said, I know y'all poor, but really y'all rich. If y'all stay and hold the line, keep my commandments as the Israelites, y'all gonna possess the kingdom again. Watch this.
And I know the blasphemy.
I know the lie
of them which say they are Jews.
The ones that say they Jews, but what?
And are not.
They are not the real Jews. They claim to be Jew. Oh, I'm Yehudi, I'm this, I'm that. But God said, nah, man, those are not the real people. They pretend to be you, but they're not the real ones. What do they call? What did Christ call them?
Put on the synagogue of Satan.
What do you call them? You call them Satan. Satan means deceiver. Call them children of deceivers.
Right.
So they pretended to be you. They stole the land and then they pretended to be you. God called them the children of Satan. Read.
But the synagogue of Satan.
Come on.
For none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Who controls the prison system? He said some of those same demons, those devils, we said they're going to throw you in prison for teaching this truth.
Right.
Because we bring out this information to the lost Israelites. That don't know who they Israelites. They still think they're African American.
Obey is better than sacrifice.
The Lord said unto thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel.
You see that? So God said, listen, for teaching this information, those same synagogues of Satan, they're going to lock some of us up. Who owns the prison system today? Here you go. Is that it on that? So he's letting you know, for teaching this truth that sets you free, that lets you know, listen, I ain't just an ordinary dude. Lets you know that you're above every nation. Guess what? You got a bigger homework assignment to do right now. You got a bigger, give me that, Deuteronomy, read Deuteronomy 7 and 6 real quick, and I'll give you this before I stop.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
But thou art an holy people.
God calls the Israelites a holy people. 12 tribes of Israel, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, God calls you Israelites. Right? Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
He says you're a special people. Come on.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Come on.
To be a special people.
Read.
Unto himself.
Come on.
Above all people.
What that mean? He said, I chose y'all to be above all people. What does that mean? God said, listen, I got a set of people that's above all. Even today, those living in the suburbs, they believe they are the superior. But that's why you got something called white supremacy, right? Because they think their race is superior. But all the time, God is letting you know, no, you're really superior. You're faster. You're stronger. You're smarter, right? You're supposed to be my servants that I chose from the beginning. But guess what? Now you want to hit a jump shot. You want to juke, right? You want to get a touchdown. Read on.
That upon the face of the earth.
Read.
The Lord did not set his love upon you.
Come on.
God chose you because you were more in number than any people.
So knowing that you are supposed to be up there and rulers of this earth, what should you be doing now? How should you walk now? You need to make sure you study this, right? That information that we gave y'all need to read that, call it. We got YouTube channels. Y'all need to really get back connected to your heritage. Read now. 10 and 12. This is the last scripture I'm going to give y'all, brothers. So, because this is information, you ain't going to hear nobody. T.D. Jakes ain't going to preach this to you. What's the other one? Creflo. Okay, these pastors don't know it. They've been given that suitcase full of money. The white man gave them that suitcase full of money to give y'all lies now. That's why they'll keep you locked up in those churches 3 hours singing and dancing so y'all don't learn nothing.
Right.
Read.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Come on.
And now, Israel.
Now you Israelite brothers. Now that y'all know who y'all is, what you need to do now?
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does he want from you? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Put some respect on his name. When he told you, when gives you a law, put some respect on it. Make it your business to follow. It says, don't hate your brother in your heart. You shouldn't be caught up in no beef. Right? Honor the Sabbath day. That means Friday sundown, that's a day set apart from it. You ain't in the clubs anymore. All right? You ain't doing it. Those late night parties that set up to kill y'all and have y'all trapped up with these women filled with disease, all that is a trap. Because what? Y'all not keeping the Lord's commandments. Read.
To walk in all his ways.
Come on.
To love him and to serve the Lord thy God. To serve the Lord thy God.
So y'all got a homework assignment to do. Now y'all got to find out how can I please God now. Because you're not on this earth to do your own thing. You're not on here to get rims and go to these hot parties. No. You're here to lead your people. We got a lot of our brothers stuck in these hoods. A lot of our brothers stuck in these jails. Y'all the future leaders, man. Y'all the future leaders to raise up, learn this, and go into those jails and preach to them brothers come up out of those jails. Y'all got to provide housing. Y'all need to be lawyers. Because we need lawyers to help defend us because we stuck in certain situations. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all not called out here to be no damn hustler, no social media personality, influencer. Y'all called to be leaders. Okay? When you read the scripture, when you read about Jeremiah, Ezekiel, all those are leaders. Leaders! I hope y'all understand that. Okay? So brothers, we're going to leave y'all with this information. Give me that last scripture. You know what I want? Ecclesiastes 11. Brother, be good. Read that. Ecclesiastes 12. So we are here to dispense this information to the 12 tribes of Israel. You blacks and Hispanics that descend from the slave trade. You are bound by the laws of God. You are bound by his laws. So it behooves you to search out what please God. You're not here to search out the shoe size of these brothers, what's underneath that sister's skirt. Right? You are bound by these laws. You got a heritage that you must reconnect with.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word.